Good evening and welcome to 549 Media's coverage of Perham Yellowjacket activities. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by these fine sponsors: KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Today's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Jack Givers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's game is also brought to you by New Horizons Realty, Nice Family Sales, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Now let's head to the game on the 549 Media Network. And good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock as we get ready to go for Heart of the Lakes Conference volleyball action tonight as it's the Yellowjackets taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. Lance.
Yeah, and it's one of those matchups, Jason, as you kind of look at Section 8 AA. A couple teams, striving for a win, and it's probably not the way either one wrote the script at the beginning of the season, but at some point you're working with the hand that you're dealt, and I know that both programs come with a storied rivalry, just down the road from us, and so that adds a little bit to the competition. And also homecoming week for the Yellowjackets always brings an interesting vibe into the Hive as well as the school on a day-to-day basis.
Should be a fun one when these two teams get together. The two teams that really looking to get some momentum going as they head towards what's already the second half of the season. When you look at the Yellowjackets coming in at 5-12 and Pelican Rapids coming in at 8-6 overall.
Right, and you look at those records and you would think flip-flop, but if you look at the standings, the Yellowjackets are just above, according to the QRF, above Pelican, and that just tells you the Yellowjackets probably have had a little tougher schedule in the eyes of the powers above. Again, and I think it's one of those matches you can look at tonight, Jason. Quick hot start, I think, by one team or the other might put some doubt into the other team. And I think we're just in for a battle. I think it's going to be one of those, both teams really need this victory. They want to kind of catapult themselves up into that middle part of Section 8 AA where you might even sneak in to get a home match in there.
Had a chance to talk with head coach Paige Thompson, and also we had a chance to talk with Yellowjacket setter Cameron Coast and a little get-to-know segment. We'll have that coming up here on this pregame show. But first, we'll take a break, come back, and then we'll talk with head coach Paige Thompson about quite a few things coming up for this volleyball program. Some important dates for you to keep an eye on is coming up for the Yellowjackets. But we'll take a break, come back, and be joined by Paige Thompson.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this as I'm a fifth generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community that, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
549 Media pregame show, now joined by Perham Volleyball head coach Paige Thompson as you get ready for tonight's game with Pelican Rapids. First of all, what do you expect to see from the Vikings tonight?
Aggressive serving, and their hitters are going to try and find our holes on defense.
You mentioned service game for you guys. How have you seen how that has played out this year?
Our serving has probably been the most improved skill from the start to now, which is really fun to see, and we've been working hard on it.
They got a very strong back row. How important is it to get the service game going against that tonight?
It'll definitely help us a lot if our serving game is on and we serve the seams. Keeping it away from the libero is going to be huge.
They have that experienced libero. And what do you kind of do as you prepare to face someone like that?
We practice to serve not directly at someone, but more in between people and make them move. So they have to communicate and hopefully force some errors.
You're coming off a game on the other day against Breckenridge, a very tough one. Is that one of those that you kind of just flush and move forward or take away what you can?
We took the positives away, and then we kind of just moved on from it because there's nothing we can go back and change. I mean, Breck is a really good team, and we weren't there.
Now you face this Pelican Rapids squad, another Heart of the Lakes conference rival where never really gets any easier in the conference. Just talk about the play in the conference, what it's been like this year.
A lot of the teams are very good, so just competing with them and hanging with them is really fun to see. It's just crazy to look at all the teams. Oh, this team beat this team. Oh, this team lost to this team. So right now it's just a roller coaster for a lot of teams, so it's interesting to see.
And now you mentioned with the HOL, is that kind of something you've seen a little bit in the section as well?
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of changes there. And now you look at, for the volleyball team, you guys had some big nights here recently and into tonight and upcoming. And first of all, it was senior night, honoring your seniors, Greta Razor and Mari Pulver, just the impact that they've had on the program.
For sure. They've been with me since I've started, so just having them take on the leadership role starting June 1st up until now has been really fun to see them grow as leaders as well as players. So just them welcoming me with open arms has been really fun, and having them has been great.
Unique for them as seniors to have a new coach and to adapt. How have they kind of done that this year?
Really good. They've definitely been pushed to some different limits that they haven't been pushed to yet, so just seeing them respond and realize that they have things they can get better on is fun to see.
Tonight is it's homecoming week, so there's always that fun distraction in general, and then you throw in tonight autograph night, which is something that the youngsters and the fans always love. How nice is it to have one of those type of events?
The whole elementary school is talking about autograph night, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of faces here tonight. I know it makes the girls really excited to see all those young fans. The girls are actually over at the elementary right now helping with elementary volleyball. So just building those relationships and connections not only helps the whole volleyball program from the top down, but it impacts the older girls too by making a difference to these younger girls.
You've been in that spot as a player, seeing those younger ones look up to you. What's that kind of mean? How's that feel?
Oh, it was awesome. The best part of after games was having all the younger kids run up to you and talk to you. So I hope the older girls can build those relationships and have that happen to them as well.
Was that one of the keys to developing the program from the bottom up?
Yeah, starting to light some fires in the elementary school to hopefully get them working and growing and set some goals for their upcoming years.
And now as we look ahead to Monday night, it's a very important night in the program, in the community as well. It's the Dig Pink night. You talk a little about that and what that means to you.
Yeah, so we've been actually planning this since July. And it's even bigger than probably one of the events they've had before, just because we're donating all proceeds and everything to Teresa Anderson. She's just been a lifelong teacher here. It's Aaron Anderson, the AD's his wife. So we just want to help them out a little bit. So we're going to be having a silent auction for them with a bunch of different gift baskets, and all the players 7 through 12 in the program created a basket and we're a part of a basket, as well as all the coaches. So that was really fun to see everyone in the program step up and be like, yep, we want to be a part of this. We're also going to have Split the Pot. There's going to be t-shirts. I mean, I picked up 6 boxes of t-shirts yesterday, so it was just so fun to see all the support through the t-shirts. And then, yeah.
And for people that may not be able to be here but are able to watch, is there ways for them to potentially donate and help out as well?
I'm sure we could get something going. I don't have anything set up right now, but yeah, we could figure it out. If there's people reaching out, we could figure out. Like Pelican reached out, and we have a bunch of shirts going back with them tonight, which was awesome. I actually have to go do that after this. So. But it's awesome. Like, I would love to spend my time just getting shirts ready to go back on the bus for Pelican, just because of all the lives Teresa's touched. We want to make sure we give back to her as well.
And that's what I was going to lead into my next question and comment. Her and the Anderson family in general have impacted pretty much everyone in this town. Just talk about coming together for her.
Yeah, it's been amazing. There's stuff at the elementary that's happening behind the scenes. All the teachers have been reaching out, like, what's there that I can do to help out? What's on your plate that I can take over? But, like, the Net Club has been super awesome with it. We give them an idea, and they take it and run with it. So we have people working a t-shirt thing. We have people working silent auction tomorrow at practice. We're going to put together all the baskets, get everything organized. So on Monday we can kind of enjoy it with everyone versus the stress of planning it. So the planning will all hopefully be done tomorrow. And then we got a game to play too, which we'll be ready for. But it's more than a game, and our whole town is realizing that. So I think it's just going to be, the gym is going to be packed, and it's just going to be fun to see and be a part of.
Yeah, something like that. You mentioned it, more than a game. When you have these nights in both communities, I know DL is going to come together here that night and play Pelican Rapids tonight. What's it like to see the communities, not just Perham, but all the other communities come together to help support?
Oh, it was awesome. I reached out to the DL coach and just kind of gave her a heads up of this night happening, and she ordered her whole varsity Teresa shirts. So that, like, just seeing that order come through just made all of us coaches, like, kind of teary-eyed, because they didn't have to do that. They have their own Dig Pink shirts, but they went out of their way to get shirts for Teresa. So it'll be really fun to see in warm-ups. All varsity players have a shirt on, and we're going to give them things to throw out. Some cancer bracelets were donated, so all varsity players will be throwing those out. So it's just really fun to see all the businesses in the community as well as families just say, hey, reach out and want to donate. So it's just been really something cool to be a part of.
And again, that's Monday night here at the Hive, so make sure to come out, watch the Yellowjackets, and also take part in something that's bigger than just the game of volleyball,
Yes.
which should be a very exciting evening on Monday. Paige, before Pelican Rapids tonight, is there anything else you'd like to add at all?
Nope.
All right, that's Yellow Jacket head coach Paige Thompson right here on the 549 Media Network.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. Tonight it's the Yellowjackets taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings. We'd like to thank all of you for tuning in and thank our sponsors, United Community Bank, KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Jack Chivers Realty, Lakes Ace Hardware, New Horizons Realty, Knives Family Sales, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Thank you for your sponsorship of the 549 Media Network. And Lance, conference rivals both looking to kind of get some momentum going.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, I think the schedule hasn't been the easiest on the Yellowjackets, but you always hope a tough schedule leads into your best performances leading into the second half or the latter half of your season. So we'll see as the page turns here into October if that will be the case. And for the Pelican Rapids Vikings, they've been playing pretty well. Schedule in the last part, and they have the name recognition of people are going to hear the same names you feel like you've heard for a long time in Hovland and Backstrom and you can go down the list, Corp. Those are the names that we've been calling since I started working with you on this, and now these ladies who were 8th graders are now seniors and juniors playing, so they have that experience behind them.
And on the other side of things, one of the key players for the Yellowjackets has been sophomore setter Cameron Coast. We had a chance to get to know a little bit more about Cameron Coast, and we'll hear that right after this time out here on the 549 Media Network.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
The 549 Media's pregame show. We're now joined by Perham sophomore center Cam Coast. And Cam, getting ready tonight to take on Pelican Rapids first overall. What do you expect to see from them tonight?
For Pelican Rapids, we haven't talked much about Pelican yet, but last year they were a pretty good team. They're a very scrappy team. They have a really good libero that's been with them for about 2 years now, and we just really need to bring our defense tomorrow night.
Okay, now we're going to kind of get to dive in a little bit to Cameron Coast. How long have you been playing volleyball?
I've been playing volleyball probably since I was a baby. Me and my dad would just pepper back and forth in the living room, and he would take me to Concordia and just teach me how to set, pass, or do everything.
And what's your favorite thing about the game of volleyball?
Probably I love volleyball because it's not it is a contact sport, but it's not a contact sport. I love the positions, each position I would honestly play, and I love everything about volleyball. There's nothing I honestly hate about volleyball and stuff like that.
What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory is probably going to Marshall this year. I thought that was a really fun trip. We didn't get our phones on the way there, but we got them on the way back because we don't get our phones very often, but it was a very fun trip.
As a setter, I got to ask, what's it like when you get a quick kill and catch their defense off guard?
Oh, it's so fun. I always scream at Greta or Addie when I set them a really good set, and the whole gym usually blows up with us, and it's just a great atmosphere that comes with it.
What's your pregame ritual?
My pregame ritual is probably listen to music. Addie usually brings the music. She kind of hypes everyone up. We do a little circle dance, which gets everyone really hyped up. And I usually set against the wall for a good 5 minutes beforehand.
And how do you and your teammates make practice fun every day?
Just by bringing our energy, because sometimes after school we get a little tired and stuff, and I would say just bring your energy, and the coaches reminding us, bring your energy to the gym floor.
This one kind of ties into that pregame ritual. What's the song that you like to listen to that gets you motivated and ready to go?
I am one for kind of every genre of music. I like rap, country. I love Zach Bryan. I love Drake. Everyone loves Drake. We always listen to Drake usually before the games, and just a bunch of kind of just hype music in general.
Okay, along with volleyball, what other activities are you in?
I'm in softball this year. I do a Northern Club Alliance through volleyball. I do JOs. Last year I did Blaze softball, which I really enjoyed too.
All right. Do you have a favorite sports movie?
Probably The Sandlot, just because my dad puts it on all the time, and I just really like it. But I do like the second one more, but my dad really disagrees with me on it because it has softball in it, and I like softball over baseball more.
All right. And then the last question is, who's your inspiration?
Probably my dad, honestly, because he got me into sports, and without him, I don't think I would be probably as good as I am at sports and know as much about sports. And I think he's really just pushed me a lot. He's given me so much great advice throughout the years, and I'm just really thankful for him.
All right. And that's Perham Yellowjackets sophomore Cameron Coast here on 549 Media.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
We all know you're looking through Zillow trying to find that perfect home. Better question is, have you been pre-approved for it? If you're looking at making a move this year, getting pre-approved is going to be a great first step for you. What a pre-approval is going to do is it's going to set filters on your search and give you realistic expectations on what kind of homes you should be looking for. To get pre-approved, stop in and see us or visit us online at ucbankmn.com. I'm Alec Meyer, I'm a mortgage lender, and let's get ready to move this year.
And welcome back into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Now we'll send it down to Perham's public address announcer Arlie Ohm with our starting lineups.
Now starters, number 7, Isabella Schustrom. Number 9, Anna Roizo. Number 10, Carly Hovland. Number 11, Hayden Halbrood. Number 14, Bryn Welch. Number 16, Zayla Arrow. And number 17, Allie Berger. Let's meet the starters for the Vikings. Number 1, Hazel Halbrood. Number 3, Cameron Kirkwood. Number 4, Ariana Hovland. Number 5, Grace Backstrom. Number 6, Maria Tweeten. Number 18, Zaylee Arrow. And tonight's Arrow, number 20, Morgan Court. Assistant coaches Rudy Hubbard, Amanda Ells, and Jill Royza. Head coach of the Vikings, Heidi Eisman. And now, let's meet the home team on the scoreboard, the Perham Yellowjackets. Non-starters, number 2, Jocelyn Griffin. Number 4, Devin Silver. Number 6, Greta Razor. Number 7, Mari Polker. Number 10, Mia Zacharias. Number 12, Natalie Clavo. Number 15, Reagan Hamburger. And number 21, Rena Plummer. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Yellowjackets. Number 1, Cameron Coast. The libero, number 3, Sophie Nelson. Number 9, Sam Molflaw. Number 13, Joby Larson. Number 14, Addie Hackle. Number 16, Maddie Kunza. And number 19, Kyla Wolf. Assistant coaches, Eric Moser, Tiffany Hamburger, Miranda Sasma, Tashi Garber. Head coach of the Jackets, Miss Paige Thompson. Manager, Drew Thompson. Good luck to both teams and let's play some volleyball.
Welcome back, and thanks to Arlie Ohm. As we get ready to go for this one between the Yellowjackets and the Vikings. It should be a fun one here. Cameron Coast, Sam Molzoff, Jovi Larson, Eddie Hackle, Maddie Coons, and Kyla Wolf. The starting lineup for the Yellowjackets. Head coach Paige Thompson, assisted by Aaron Mosier, Tiffany Hemberger, Miranda Sasma, and manager Drew Mosier. And the Vikings will go like this: Hazel Hagerud, Cameron Kirkwood, Ariana Hovland, Grace Baxter, Malia Tweeton, Zaylee Arrow, and the libero tonight is Morgan Korf. And that's a player that the Yellow Jackets are really keeping an eye on, is Korf in that back row.
Yeah, she does a lot of great things on that serve receive. A great captain of getting the ladies into their offense. And again, I think you're going to look for some quick hits to Backstrom as she's kind of led them in kills the last 3 or 4 games, Jason. And this should be a fun one. So let's get this started.
Hagerud will start serving for the Vikings here in set number 1. Goes right at Wolf, coast over with the pass there now for Larson. Larson sends it over. Korf dives, keeps it alive. She's already making her presence felt. First one over now. Yellow Jackets with an opportunity. Coast to set again. It's for Larson. Vikings send it over. Wolf with a nice save on the Hovland attack. Now Larson, and Hovland there again. Arrow sends that, but Wolf there. Now Larson into the nets. The Vikings, after a long extended rally, take an early 1-0 lead, and we kind of off-air predicted a little bit. We expect a lot of those type of rallies tonight.
Right, and I think it's the team that gets into their full swing and into their rotation and good setup right away, Jason, that is going to lead, and we really haven't had a full swing yet, so still waiting for that.
A nice block there in the middle. That's Addie Hackle and Coast combining on that one to make it 1-1. Yellow Jackets with the serve. It'll be Cameron Coast to serve. And now into the front row with the rotation will be Jocelyn Griffin. Coast line drive serve. Korf, in the net, but it's blocked. Griffin and Hackle converge on the Yellow Jackets to the early lead.
Yeah, and I think that's been one of the strengths of the Yellow Jackets, Jason, all the way through that I've seen them from beginning to now, is the way they defend in that block game. They usually have a double block on, and they move their feet really well and make it real difficult for the other team to get a good swing in.
Korf tracks that one off the tap from Hackle. Now Griffin with the pass to Coast there for Hackle in the middle. She gets a swing and puts it down on the near side in front of a diving out group. Jackets up early 3-1. And for the most part, we've seen throughout the year for this Yellow Jacket squad, the first set has not been their friend, but a strong early start so far.
Right, and that's one of the things I'm sure you work on is, do you change up what you do before game, your preparation, trying to get ready to come right out of the gate swinging.
Nice attack and kill for Hovland. Ari Hovland on the kill there. Now Korf will serve. Lauren Korf, a dynamic athlete for Pelican Rapids, been saying her name since at least 8th grade, maybe 7th on the basketball floor. She's been outstanding all the way through. And a nice kill there by Hackle just inside the line for the Yellow Jackets.
You know, and that's great to see for the Yellow Jackets. I think you talked about slow starts, Jason, and I think it's getting into your offensive set and then getting a good swing, and that's back-to-back ones now for Hackle, and that's a really good sign if you're a Yellow Jacket fan.
Serve too long on that one. Service error gives it back to Pelican Rapids. Yellow Jackets leading 4-3.
And it's kind of what we talked about off air, Jason. We thought this might be a little bit of a teeter-totter type game back and forth, and it started out to be just that right now.
Carly Hovland with a nice serve. Now the Pelican Rapids Vikings have a chance at the free ball. Goes in the net, but Korf keeps it alive. Nelson there passes it up to Coast. Now near side. Griffin lunges right hand, sends it over. Sent over by Ari Hovland. Larson keeps it alive. Coast with the set for Razor, who just checked in. Nice save by Korf, but can't keep it alive. And Jackets up by 2 early, 5-3 on your 549 media scoreboard. Interested in joining the broadcast advertising? Send me an email, jgrowth@perham.k12.mn.us. Sophie Nelson with the serve at Korf. Nice receive, but the attack there by Kirkwood is long.
And again, I think both teams, when your record isn't quite where you want it to be or you're sitting in the standings, you're trying to eliminate the things that you can. And those are the things. You want to live to play the next play and self-errors is what both teams, I think, are going to want to eliminate.
Off the tape, and it rolls down just enough that time for Grace Backstrom. Now Ariana Hovland will serve the sophomore for Pelican Rapids, and there's a lot of sophomores on the floor tonight for both teams. Set in the middle this time for a Razor. She gets a chance to swing, and she buries that one, and it's 7-4. Maddie Kunza in for the Yellow Jackets. She will serve. Low line drive serve. But Pelican Rapids able to push it over and get a kill by Hazel Hogruth. Just push that over the block, 7-5 now.
Right, and that's how you combat that double block, is you wait for them to commit and then just kind of punch it where they're not. And you've seen that more prevalent as we have another service error here, but you've seen that more prevalent in the game is getting everybody up in the air and then just pushing it over the net. So nice play there by the Vikings.
Got the Wolf will serve eventually as she gets the ball, leading 8-5. A couple of score updates we'd like to pass along after this point. We'll let you know about them. Nice serve there by Wolf. She gets an ace. Speaking of an ace, there's a lot of them today probably for the Perham Yellowjacket tennis squad as they picked up a nice victory and a pair of them to finish the regular season undefeated. They earned a 6-1 victory over Alexandria and a 4-3 victory over Fergus Falls. They head into the playoffs, and another ace serve there by Wolf as she's rolling along, making it 10-5, and we have a quick timeout. We'll keep it here during this break. The Yellow Jacket tennis team, head coached by Jameson Miller, and that squad continues to roll. They're heading into the postseason 22-0. They have a doubles tournament coming up next week, but a nice strong run by the Yellow Jackets as they get ready for section play in a very tough section.
Yeah, been able to sneak over, Jason, to watch a couple matches, or at least the conclusion of the matches. And one of the things that you walk onto that court and you just see what the confidence in those ladies right now. And that's partially their play, and it's partially the coaching staff really doing just a phenomenal job of putting that in. You always wonder, the more I'm learning about tennis and the more is the shuffling that happens when it comes to be all of a sudden you have singles players teaming up to be doubles and trying to figure out where they can attack and make the difference. So going to be a fun run during this tennis tournament.
Yellow Jackets on the court. Hope to have a fun run here in the Hive tonight as Wolf will serve after back-to-back aces. And the Yellow Jackets leading 10-5. Goes at Korf again. Now is set there for Hogert. She just sends it over. Yellow Jackets an opportunity on the side. It's Addie Hackle, and she gets it for a kill.
Well, we talked about how even we thought these teams would be. The difference right now is the Yellow Jackets are swinging, Jason, and they're really they're attacking. And I like to see that. If you're going to go down, win or lose, give it your best shot, and they're doing that right now.
And a lot of it is starting, and that one's sent long, is starting at the service line, which is something Paige Thompson said in our pregame show. She mentioned that it's probably been the area where she's seen the most improvement from this squad, and right now one of them is Kyla Wolf. Two of the last four serves, aces, but she's keeping the roll going with another tough serve right there. Hovland into the net. Nelson unable to keep it alive. Or excuse me, that's Arrow into the net. Off the tape, gets it down for Zaylee Arrow.
And really, by the tape, Jason, is exactly right. And what a big point for the Vikings. If it goes 13-5, all of a sudden you're getting close to a double-digit deficit early, and then you just have to battle all the way back, and that's tough to do.
Hackle, another kill for Addie Hackle. She rises up and buries that one just inside the line. It's now 13-6. Sam Mulzoff now to serve. Yellow Jackets just different confidence about him. I talked a little bit with Paige about that tough one against Breckenridge, and I think she said it right. Praise what you can from that game and then flush the rest. And it looks like the Yellow Jackets have done that, but there's a kill for Pelican Rapids to make it 13-7.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jason, and I think part of that is you see them doing some things that have happened against them, like their service game, long hard serve followed by a floater and then back and forth. So nice job Yellow Jackets picking up those pieces, and they're playing really well tonight, moving their feet.
Ghost with the set. Nope, there it is, the quick kill as Ghost catches him off guard to make it 14-7.
And you can see her becoming more and more confident, and when that's kind of your team captain, everything rolls with how Cam's going, and that was a really nice play there, and one you wouldn't have saw at the beginning of the season, so that's growth.
And that one is long on the serve by Coast. And during that point, she did have that tough set to begin with, and then she was able to regroup with that nice quick kill there, but now Morgan Korf will serve for Pelican as the Vikings are trying to make a little bit of a run here. Coast with the set there for Hackle, off the block, and it's down for a kill as the Vikings unable to control that one. That was Kirkwood.
You know, and the Vikings aren't really getting their block, and I don't think you really want to let the likes of Addie Hackle and Greta Razor swing away free like that, Jason. And so something's got to change here for them to get that block up to the net and make it more difficult on the Yellow Jackets.
Serving in the net there, it's 15-9. And in a game of momentum, that's one of those things that Pelican, if they get going, can capitalize on. It's 15-9 here in our opening sets here from the Hive. Ghost for Razor on the attack. Korf keeps it alive but sends it over. Ghost with the set now for Griffin at Korf. Kirk with the set here near side for Hogrud. Hackle keeps it alive. Now to Larson off the block. Korf dives. They can't keep it alive. Can the Vikings. Korf as well as Hogrud went for that one. Point goes to the Yellow Jackets.
And one of the things we talked about in the last match and the few is the amount of miles we saw Cam Coast put on, and they're getting the ball to her tonight, and she's just being able to set everything up. But again, those service woes, you talked about it early, where the strength, now it's becoming a weakness.
Hovland will serve. And that one goes just long. And it's 17-10 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. They'll get the serve. Maddie Kunze will come back in to serve. Hogrud, or Hovland, excuse me. Set there now. Backstrom changed her mind mid-flight, ended up trying to set that over. It goes into the tape and doesn't get the Viking bounce. It drops on the near side. And Kunze will serve again. It's an 18-10 Yellow Jacket lead in set one. Back row attack from Hackle. Pelican Rapids with an opportunity here. Backstrom gets the kill. And that's the thing, the Yellow Jackets have been strong passing and attacking that. Pelican Rapids has kind of been on their heels a little bit in this first set.
They have, and I was expecting them to get the ball to Backstrom a little bit more, Jason. We haven't really called her name that often, so see at this rotation if they try to get her heated up, but Yellow Jackets answer.
And that's Greta Razor finding the line to make it 19-11. Backstrom will exit now as Korf goes into the back row, and now Kyla Wolf, who had a strong run early, really kind of gave the Yellow Jackets separation at the service line, is back at the line.
Yeah, she really had a good service the first time and starts it out with another one, her third ace by my book. Nice job by her tonight, just giving a little spark plug to the Jackets.
20-11 in favor of the Yellow Jackets here. Set number one from the Hive. Set near side. Hogrud into the block. Can Coast keeps it alive. Now sent over by Nelson. They'll go to Hogrud one more time. This time she goes to the back. Nelson keeps it alive. Now Wolf, and now having to send it over will be Malzoff. Korf adjusts. Now the set for Arrow. She redirects near side. Finds the line. It's in for the Vikings.
Yeah, and a play that's more prevalent now than ever is that redirect. Just the ball hangs up at the net. You hang up there as long as you can. Find that opening and push it. We talked about that earlier. Tough to defend that.
Kirkwood on the serve, and it's an ace. Went at Sophie Nelson and got the ace there. Makes it 20-13. This is one of those things where I think head coach Eddie Easeman is hoping to get some momentum. I know it's a tough road to come back all the way, but you get some momentum and carry it. And now it's 20-14 with a nice ace there. And now Yellow Jacket head coach Paige Thompson is going to try to thwart that momentum and call timeout, and we'll take a break. Yellow Jackets lead set 1 by 6 on the 549 Media Network.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead this one 20-14 in our opening set.
Great job by the Yellow Jackets, Jason, in that so far. And, you know, this is where you want to see them close it. You talked about momentum, and I still think volleyball is the one sport that momentum is just crazy. Even if it doesn't work out, you don't want the Vikings to have as hope for this second one. So another great serve, but good job by the Yellow Jackets.
Blocked back by Arrow on Hackle, and it's 20-15. Now the question is, can the Yellow Jackets get 5 before Pelican gets 10?
Dangerous time right now. It's quite a run here by the Vikings.
There was 15-8 at one point. Arrow again. Off the block, it lines in. And Pelican Rapids making a run. 20-16 now.
And I don't think it's something you consciously do, Jason, but you stop swinging quite like freely when this tightens up, because you play more to not make a mistake, as there's another ace.
It's now 20-17.
And I'll finish that statement. I think you play more to not make the mistake than you do to get the point, and that's usually not a recipe for success in any sport. So look for the Yellow Jackets here, and Coach Thompson's trying to make some adjustments as we speak.
Razor in the back row, tough replay at the net. Nice battle, and ball pushed over. Yellow Jackets with the opportunity for Hackle in the middle, down for a kill. Addie Hackle with a big one, and kind of stops the run there, makes it 21-17.
Right, but that little run got the Vikings back within shooting distance here, and a great job by Hackle, though. She's had an outstanding first set here, Jason, and kind of the person they're looking to right now to close that, to be that stopper.
Mulls off with a serve. Dorf backs it up, plays it. Kirkwood to set near side. Backstrom finds the back corner, but Mulzoff keeps it alive. Now Hackle in the middle, redirects. Kirkwood's there to keep it alive. Arrow with the pass, and a double hit is going to be called on Arrow.
And again, you can see right there when things get out of sequence, and it's tough for any team to rally. And nice job by the Yellow Jackets, kind of pushing this tempo again.
Mulls off with the serve, finds the line, drops it in. Yellow Jackets up 23-17.
Great job by Sam there, finding that opposite corner, and that's a tough one to tell whether it's going to go out or not.
Mulls off with another good serve. Korf with a nice pass up, though. The attack by Hogrud. Coast tracks it down. Now Razor in the back row. Hovland keeps it alive. Now for Hogrud here near side, punched over. Now Coast trying to catch him again. Pelican was a little bit ready for it that time. Back corner, Razor plays it. Larson, Korf, Kirkwood to Arrow. They converge. Keep it alive though. Off the block and down for a kill. After all that, Hazel Hogrud with the big kill. That's Tweed and Arrow combined and converged, but Pelican kept their focus. Now Hazel Hogrud will serve.
Right, and I think that what was the most impressive is they both converged, they both looked at each other, but then they got back and ready for the ball to come back over again.
Hackle, Korf is there though. Kirkwood with the set. Into the middle. The big swing there by Tweeten, but it's kept alive by the Yellow Jackets. Larson. Korf keeps it alive, now put on the tip there by Hovland. Larson unable to recover as she started driving because it was tipped. Was Korf, and it goes down. It's 24-18. Yellow Jackets set point with Coast at the service line. Hovland off the block, gets the kill. Korf will serve. At 24-19, trying to keep her Vikings alive with a little bit of a run here. But it's been a big run to get back into this match. Razor sends it over. Pelican Rapids has the opportunity, but they miscommunicate. Tweeten and Korf, it drops. Yellow Jackets take set one. They lead this one 1-0 as they catch the break at the last point to take a 25-19
and I
set one.
think the ending, Jason, was a break, but don't overlook what Cam Coast did right there. She went and kept herself on her side, got it back into play for the Yellow Jackets, and gave them the opportunity to send it over free, which ended up as a miscommunication by the Vikings. But awesome hustle by Cam there, and she's just had a phenomenal first set, and I think that really drove the Yellow Jackets to that victory.
We'll take a timeout, come back, get you ready for set two on the 549 Media Network.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here, and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets and Pelican Rapids getting ready for set number two. Yellow Jackets started strong, faded for a bit, rallied to win set number one, 25-19. Now we get ready for set number two, and the Yellow Jackets will have the serve.
And I think you can look at a couple things. I think Cameron Coast had a great first set. The serve receive was much better. Service game wasn't as good as it's been. But when the Yellow Jackets are at their best, Jason, Hackle and Razor are swinging well, and I had them for 6 and 4 kills respectively, and that usually leads to good things for the Yellow Jackets as their offense really does feed well off of those two when they're swinging from the outside, and then Razor from that middle position.
Cam Coast will serve for the Yellow Jackets. To start off our second set goes at Korf. Back set there for Hallgren, sends it over. Goes with the back set of her own for Griffin. Nice block at the net. Good swing there by Griffin, but a better block at the net there by Hazel Hallgren.
Boy, watching the Yellow Jackets, it's like a totally different team for me here, Jason. The repertoire of what they're trying to do right now is crazy. That back set hasn't been there all year, and it was set up nicely. Just a good defense there by the Vikings.
Hackle goes long on the attack. And Pelican Rapids starting off up early. I think we were talking off air that we might be in for a marathon tonight. Off the tape on that serve. Ghost will send it over. Hallgren plays it now near side. Hovland gets the kill. Ari Hovland, 3-0, Pelican Rapids.
And I really just, it's so hard to get a read, Jason, where I thought the Vikings weren't moving very well in that first set. And now they come out in the second set after that little bit of a break. And now they look like the aggressor. So nice job at the break there by the coaching staff for the Vikings.
Griffin off the tape. It's kept alive, though. Hovland keeps it alive. Now Hallgren sends it over at the set. Ghost. The pass there for Hackle into the net. 4-0 run to start things for Pelican Rapids.
And if I wouldn't know better, it's kind of just the total flip-flop of what the first set started like for the Yellow Jackets. So let's see if they go back and gather themselves here. There's another unforced error and a quick timeout by the Yellow Jackets.
We'll take a break with them. Yellow Jackets trail set 2, 5-0.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We're back into the Hive out of the timeout. Pelican Rapids starting strong in set 2, up 5-0 on the Yellow Jackets.
And it seems like there's two ways to stop a run in volleyball. It's either get a big hit for yourself, or that timeout seems to regather the team, and let's see if it does that for the Jackets.
Arrow keeps that alive now in the middle. Attack is long by Tweeten. That will put Eddie Hackle at the service line. Razor will come in for Wolf in the front row. Hackle with the serve. Korf gets to Kirkwood now for Arrow. Through over the block. Goes, passes it, no one there.
And again, those miscommunications do happen, and unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, they need to stop this run, because all of a sudden, if you get another 3 or 4, and here's Korf at the line, it gets to be a dangerous place that they're in.
Very tough serve by Korf, looking for that far corner, found it. Nelson really couldn't control it, and that's the 7-1 lead. Korf again. Hackle. Set there, blocked at the net as Larson's attempt. Confusion there as it was dug up by Kirkwood. Tweeten didn't know really where it went. It goes in the net. Yellow Jackets will capitalize at 7-2. Now Hackle will, nope, it's Nelson will serve. Sophie Nelson, the Yellow Jackets down 5 here in set 2. Korf sets to pass to Kirkwood. Now Backstrom swings at that one. Malzoff with the attack. Korf there. Kirkwood with the set. Near side for Hovland, and it's into the net.
Good job by the Yellow Jackets. Better that time, Jason, at sliding and getting that two-person block in there, and nice job kind of proposing that threat to the Vikings.
The attack in the middle is down for Backstrom. 8-3. Now serving will be Carly Hovland,
You
the
can
sophomore.
see where Backstrom, Jason, is a talented player. When she extends up there, she's far above the net.
It's on display there. And it's 9-3. I got caught looking at my notes.
Yeah, it ended up hitting the scoreboard on the return over, so a nice kill attempt there for the Vikings.
Griffin puts that in the net. It's blocked at the net there again by Ari Hovland. She's having a nice night. And right now it's 10-3 in favor of Pelican Rapids. And we discussed a lot of times timeout usage. Yellow Jackets already used one of their two. So it's trying to find that momentum swinger. And Razor normally is the one, and she gets a kill there.
Yeah, just like the doctor ordered there, Jason. And again, I think, you know, the Yellow Jackets, when times get tough, they need to look to Razor, and they also need to look to Hackle. They've kind of led them through this process, and it's hard to think that Addie's only a sophomore, but she's such a veteran on the floor. They just have to go, and they've got to get them rolling here.
Razor with the lift. And it's 11-4. Pelican Rapids now serving will be Ari Hovland, the sophomore outside hitter.
We mentioned that with Razor in the last couple games, that those are dangerously close when she tries to push over. That one she was forced to, so that was a little different.
Razor has to readjust off the set. Pelican Rapids with the opportunity, and it goes just long. They thought there was a tip at the net. There was not on Hazel Hogrud's attack. There might have been, but no one saw it. It's 11-5. Carla Wolf will now serve. She had that run in the first set. That really gave the Yellow Jackets some separation. She was looking for the far sideline. Now the Yellow Jackets have an opportunity with the free ball. On the slide for Hackle. And it's a kill.
Again, nice setup there by the Yellow Jackets. You see that confidence growing in each other of where they're going to be. I mean, that's definitely a trust play as you're setting the ball over your head and just hoping that the outside hitter's coming around, and Hackle did a nice job burying that one.
Yellow Jackets into the net on Backstrom's attempt. So it's 12-6 Vikings. Yellow Jackets were on a small run, but now Backstrom will serve. Kunza keeps it alive. Hackle punches it over, but it goes over the pin. 13-6, Vikings leading. The Yellow Jackets at the Hive.
Yeah, and the things that plagued the Vikings in the first set, Jason, now are plaguing the Yellow Jackets as that serve goes long. It's that serve receive and unforced errors that are just causing them fits and doesn't allow this gap to shrink. And they really need to make a little bit of a run here.
Ball's off with that serve. Hogrud has to adjust, sends it over. Yellow Jackets, confusion of their own a little bit. Hackle sends it over, now Arrow punches it. Goes with the set for Hackle off the block. Dorf dives, saves it, keep it alive. Larson tries to put it down. Pelican keeps it alive, but Hackle ends it with authority. Does Addie Hackle, and it's now 13-8.
And the Vikings flirted with danger through that whole point, Jason, as it kept getting tipped over the net, and finally Hackle, I think it had enough and just sent that home.
A serve for the Jackets. That's Molzoff.
You know, Molzoff's done a nice job, Jason, in being inserted into the starting lineup, just kind of bringing a calming presence. She does a lot of things really, really well.
That is attacked through the net. Larson now sends it over. Now left hand, Kirkwood catches the Yellow Jackets off guard and gets the point. That's 14-9. And Kirkwood, who just got the quick kill, will now step to the service line.
Again, the Yellow Jackets miscommunication as Nelson went for the ball. Thought that Cam Coast wasn't going to be able to get there. She did, and they both swung at the same time. So point for the Vikings. And again, they extend this lead just a little bit further.
Hackle blocked, sends it over. Korf dives that one that may have been out. The Yellow Jackets will take it.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those 50-50 one, and it's good is getting Kirkwood off that service line. She has 3 or 4 aces already this night and has kind of caused fits to the Yellow Jackets in the back row.
Goes with the serve. Backs up Hogrud. Korf is there. They'll have to send it over. Arrow does just that. Ghost tracks it down, looks for Hackle. She sets it over again near that sideline. Korf dives, keeps it alive. Now Hovland, sends it over. Coast with a set for Hackle. Hackle! Korf keeps it alive. Kirkwood, near side, Hogrud. The push over, but blocked back. And a kill for the Yellow Jackets. And a timeout for the Vikings. Yellow Jackets crawling back, trailing set 2, 15-11. We'll be right back.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Welcome back to the Hive karaoke night, where the Yellow Jackets lead 15-11, or trail 15-11, excuse me. They won the first set though, 25-19.
Yeah, no, it's one of those points of this match, I think, Jason, that the Yellow Jackets need to get this within one or so. I don't think you can battle back and forth the way we have. It's just not in the cards, and here might be an error on the Vikings, and it was. So good start out of there by the Yellow Jackets.
Coast will serve. Goes with a short serve. Korf is there. Back. Excuse me, that was Tweeten to send it over. Hackle on the attack, catches the read as Kirkwood was late to arrive, and it's down. That's 15-13.
Great job by Wolf there, just putting the ball right on Coast hands there, Jason, and allowed Addie Hackle a lot of time to survey the floor.
Set for Griffin. Just misses long, and it's out. Good swing, just got to narrow it down and get a little more on top of it. That's 16-13, and now Hogrud will be at the line. Nelson backs up, now Coast. Set for a Hackle. Korf to Kirkwood. Hogrud calls for it, sends it over. Larson on the attack. Korf tries to, but it goes into the miniature Pelican Rapids student section. And the Yellow Jackets close it to 2. Hackle will serve. Arrow sends that one long. And the Yellow Jackets are close to within one.
Again, this is what we thought the Yellow Jackets had to do, Jason. Get it within 1 or 2 here. Now you can play, and you see the Yellow Jackets gaining confidence. They're swinging a lot better right now than they were off the tape.
And there's an ace to make it 16-all. Pelican Rapids led at 1.61. They led 9-3 and 15-10, and now we're tied at 16. Strong serve. Yellow Jackets will have an opportunity, but a double hit on Pelican Rapids. makes up for an error that the Yellow Jackets were in the process of making.
Yeah, that was a crazy play there. But again, the Yellow Jackets now battle back to take the lead. Now just keep your foot on the gas and go. But nice rally there by the Vikings.
Hovland with the kill makes it 17-all. We're all square in the race at 25. Korf will serve. I have a feeling this could be a race to 30 the way these two teams are playing right now. Nice serve there by Korf. Coast keeps it alive. Griffin into the net. And Korf will serve. And we got to win by 2. Coast there for Razor. Just misses the line. Razor thought there was a tip, but no, it's now 19-17.
And I'll live with that. I love that she just came up with that aggressive attack, and it missed by inches, maybe centimeters. And again, nice serve there by the Vikings, and maybe timeout time?
It is timeout time. Yellow Jackets take a break. They trail by 3 in set number 2.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Welcome back. Go to the timeout. Yellow Jackets rallied back after falling behind early, but Pelican Rapids all right, that's taken care of as the Yellow Jackets.
Lots of stuff going on in the background tonight here, Jason. And again, it takes nothing away from, this is kind of the match we thought it would be, back and forth. And again, so let's see how this timeout works. It has in the past for the Yellow Jackets.
Razor gets the kill out of the timeout, a big one for the Yellow Jackets to make it 20-18.
Yeah, nice to see her elevate after going long with that last shot. And she went right back to it, kind of a little cross-court cutter there and with lots of power. So nice job, Razor, getting the ball back to the Yellow Jackets.
Sophie Nelson to serve. Backs up Hongru. Now that hits it to Kirkwood. And the attack there for Backstrom gives the momentum back to Pelican Rapids at 21-18. Carly Hovland into serve. At Nelson, now Coast with the set near side for Griffin. Korf digs that up. Now in the middle again, Backstrom with a strong attack. A battle at the net. Backstrom is going to end up losing that one with multiple hits. It's 21-19.
I think you said that just perfectly. That was a battle at the net, and again, it was which side was the ball going to fall on, and advantage Yellow Jackets.
Kunza. The serve far side. Now we'll go back to Backstrom in the middle. Molzoff pushes that up. Hackle in the back row. Gets it down for a kill. 21-20. Yellow Jackets trying to tie it up with Maddie Kunza at the service line again. Kirkwood with the set for Hovland. She winds, fires, blocked at the net. Now the pass up, having to send it over. Will be Backstrom. It goes off of Kunza and out. And a tough break there, but a nice attack by Backstrom going cross court.
That was really impressive, Jason, because it was on a back bump all the way across the court, and Backstrom still found the right timing to get enough of it to catch the Yellow Jackets off guard.
Kunza. Pass up. Now the Yellow Jackets have to get it over. They do. Coast the low line drive. Now Pelican got reeling a little bit, have to scrap together and send it over. Now Razor gets the kill. Greta Razor on the back set from Coast. buries it. It's 22-21. As Razor will now serve for the Yellow Jackets. Multiple times the Yellow Jackets trailed by about 5 or 6 in this set. Now looking to tie it at 22, and they do with an ace serve. Now we'll see if Pelican calls timeout. They do. We're tied at 22 in set 2. We'll be back.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back into the Hive. A lot of twos on the scoreboard. It's 22 in set 2. Yellow Jackets and the Vikings both out of timeouts. They're ready to go out of the timeout. Pelican Rapids using the full allotted minute. And now we get ready to go as Razor will serve. Trying to close this one out for the Yellow Jackets would be quite a momentum and back-breaking win for the Yellow Jackets. They're able to come back. Tough set there, but it ends up being a point on a nice adjustment there by Backstrom. That's 23-22, and now Backstrom will serve.
We talked about her in the pregame show, Jason, being one of the leaders in multiple categories for the Vikings, and I think that's proof of why she is right there, as she's done multiple times tonight. Really a nice job.
Hackle off the block of Arrow. It goes out. We're tied again at 23. Now Sam Molzoff will serve. Time for the Yellow Jackets and the Vikings to battle here in this moment where it's winning plays at winning time, and there's a nice serve. Korf keeps it alive. Now Arrow sends it over, but Korf's fighting to get back on the court. She does, but it don't matter. It's a Hackle with the short tip. Makes it 24-23.
Yeah, crazy on that play. Watch Korf go over 2 teammates, which I'm like, we're waiting to catch her. They didn't. She barreled over the chairs, got back on the court, but didn't matter.
Tough serve by Molzoff. Korf will have to send it over. Short set. Molzoff comes up close, trying the quick tip kill, doesn't get it. And now Hogru. And the 2-hit, double hit call on Pelican Rapids ends it as the Yellow Jackets take it 25-23 and lead this one 2-0.
Yeah, big set there for the Yellow Jackets, not only to go up 2-0, but that battling back, Jason, and giving themselves the chance where it was starting to spread the score. They brought it back together and then ultimately just came away with that set. So nice job, Yellow Jackets.
We'll take a break, come back with set number 3 of the 549 Media Network.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this, as I'm a 5th generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community, that, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Welcome back into the Hive. Moments away from the start of our 3rd set. Yellow Jackets take set 1, 25-19. Riley from behind takes that too, 25-23. Open to close outs and celebrate a homecoming victory tonight before they sign a bunch of autographs for their faithful fans here in attendance here at the Hive.
Yeah, nice start by the Yellow Jackets, 2-0. Hackle unofficially with 12 kills that I have in the book. She's kind of been the stopper tonight. Whenever Vikings try to get on a run, she seemed to come up with a big kill, and Razor coming through that middle has been great. But good all-around play. You can look to Kyla Wolf. I think that the service game right from the start just kind of gave a little spark to the Yellow Jackets. So now it's keeping that up. When you're up 2-0, don't let the Vikings feel a sense of getting this next one. And the Vikings are going to come out determined. They've got a lot of veteran leadership in that huddle. Going to prod them along here to a better start maybe.
Well, Lance, I don't have to say it. The start was good last set. It's the finish that they need to figure out. I mean,
that's true.
I get what you're getting at. They did struggle to start set one, but it's carrying that momentum all the way through. Timeout usage was unique in that one. I mean, we saw both coaches kind of use them earlier than normal, then save one late for the end.
Well, I think you just see how important this match is to both squads, Jason, by just what you said. Taking those timeouts early, they didn't want the set to slip away from them.
They serve to start things off for the Vikings. Hazel Hallgrud. Vikings have actually led every set on the first serve. After that, it's been a different story, but they've had a 1-0 lead in each set. Can they make it two with the nice serve there? Kunza plays it over to Coast. Hackle with the kill, and they're all square. Griffin will come into the front row as Coast will serve. You can see when Hackle gets that opportunity to swing big, it's all or nothing, and tonight she's been on a roll a little bit since that early start. And just missing there on the attack was Hovland, Harry Hovland.
And I think what leads to that, Jason, ultimately is serve receive has been better, good passing, and it's allowing her time to set up the way she likes to set up, and the timing's ultimately on.
Back set there, Tweeten was able to send it over, but the Yellowjacks now send that long, and we're back to all square at 2. In the race to 25, Morgan Korf will serve. Player that's had some big moments in this gym as Morgan Korf throughout her career. Strong serve there now for Griffin. Griffin going far side, near side, but Pelican Rapids keeps it alive. Nelson dives, keeps it there for Griffin now. Off the block, Vikings keep it alive. Backstrom with the attack. Coach tries to dig it, does. Now Hackle sends it over, would have been long, but Korf with a nice diving play to keep it alive. Hogrud sends it over. Now Razor dives. Nelson punches over. Battle at the net. Won by Backstrom, but she's in the net. And it's 3-2 Perham.
Yeah, I think that volleyball looked like it was set on a tee for Backstrom, and she just got a little too excited, tried to hit it, and then that downswing got her into the net. So
into the net on the serve. We're tied at 3. Hovland will serve. This will be Carly Hovland. Greta Razor, nice kill down the line in front of a diving Korf to make it 4-3 as the teams exchange points here in the early going. Sophie Nelson, the libero, will step up and serve for the Yellow Jackets. Leading 4-3 on your 549 media scoreboard. Attack there, Backstrom Coast. Plays that up. Hackle now with the pass for Griffin. She sends that over. Set near side on the attack. Hovland along the line. Lozoff just punches it over, keeps it alive. Now in the middle. just long on the attack by Backstrom. She took a second look, but the line judge on the far side of the court said no.
And that one was close because I had to take a double take there. And good job by the Yellow Jackets, though. They're keeping this pressure going. They're swinging well right now. Look for them to get back to that double block as Backstrom's getting some swings in.
And Backstrom goes in a net for hits on Pelican Rapids, and the Yellow Jackets up 6-3. Hoping to make a sweep of it here during homecoming week. Nelson, Torf. Back set there for Backstrom off the block and down. Nice attack there by Backstrom. Azari Hovland will serve.
And in all three of these sets, Jason, it's been really hard to get separation. In the probably second set was the most by the Vikings, and it ended up in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Just to get on a roll, you haven't really seen one team or the other just take advantage over and over again of the other team. So a good match so far.
Razor blocked. Pelican Rapids can't keep it alive off the block. And it's now 7-4 Yellow Jackets. Maddie Kunzo will serve. Homecoming concludes tomorrow night. Football action here on the 549 Media Network. Fergus Falls Otters come to town to take on the Yellow Jackets at 10 Mine Field. And here's Razor, sends that one long. Hope you tune in. Myself, Kyle Haberman on the call from the historic Ted Mine Field, and that facility just across the way. It should be a fun one. The Yellow Jackets and the Otters at the full homecoming festivities to take place. And Kunze will send that over. Set near side, Hogrud off the double block, punched over by Razor. Hogrud says, I'm just going to send it back over, and does. The Yellow Jackets keep it alive. Mulzoff. Hovland with the pass for Arrow in the middle. Arrow off the block, tackled there, read it well. Now the pass far side goes to Mulzoff, and down. She gets the kill. Sam Mulzoff makes it 8-5.
Trying to think of the right word here, Jason, to kind of describe, but I'm almost thinking trust out of this Yellow Jackets. They're trusting the person to be where they're supposed to be, allowing them to get lined up. And I just think that's what the confidence is coming with, them just trusting each other.
Coast to the left hand, sends that over. Now Hunger on the attack. Nelson keeps it alive. Nice pass up the coast. There's Mulzoff. Now pass to Hunger. She'll send that over. Set in the middle for Hackle. And a kill for Hackle. And the Yellow Jackets lead 9-5. We have a timeout called by the Vikings. We'll take a break as well.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead set 3, 9-5. They won set 1, 25-19, and set 2, 25-23. Hoping to send the Vikings home early. Razor to serve. Sent over by Hoggerud. Coast to set for Hackle in the middle, block back. Nelson keeps it alive, sends it over. Pelican Rapids with an opportunity. They're going to go to Arrow in the middle. But Razor's there to dig it up. Pass over for Mulzoff. Off the tape. Now Hoggerud. Back row attack for Hovland. Tough return. Yellow Jackets will have to send it over. Hovland calls it. Set to Kirkwood on the set. Now it's Hoggerud off the block and gets a kill. 9-6.
That was a nice setup by the Vikings all the way around. And again, it wasn't anything that the Yellow Jackets did or didn't do. It was just a better play by the Vikings. And again, if the Yellow Jackets just don't let them get on a run here. This is a big stop, so serve, receive well, and Vikings help them out.
Sam Molzoff will serve at 10-6, set 3 at the Hive. One of those tough ones that you don't know if it's going to be in or out. And that got the Vikings reeling a little bit, and it's 11-6.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets have been living on the corners of the court, especially a lot in the service game, and Molzoff's did a good job of putting the pressure on, and she does it again, putting the pressure on the Vikings.
The Vikings in the net. Point to the Yellow Jackets, 12-6. Yellow Jackets by 6. Molzoff to serve. The short serve into the net, but nice adjustment. Nope. Double hits. Kirkwood did a nice job to keep it alive. With a double hit, makes it 13-6.
And it's kind of that calm influence I talked about Molzoff. She just does lots of things really, really well. She served well. There she comes with the floater. She's hit from the outside position very well tonight.
Hoggerud with the attack for Pelican Rapids. 13-7.
She steps up to the service line now.
Ghost with the set. Unique work there, but Hackle's able to get to it. Now blocked back on the attack, now pushed over. Set far side for Larson. Long on the attack by Larson. And it's 13-8.
Again, this is about the point in the match in set 2 that the Yellow Jackets made a run, Jason, and came back on the Vikings who are playing well.
Hackle off the redirect, sends it over, but Nelson there. Battle at the net, Coast sends it over. Gorf, pass up for Hovland. Into the net. Hovland will play it. Goes to the set for Hackle. Hackle into the net. And the Vikings just won't go away. 13-9 now.
And you can see it's a game of inches, Jason, as that one rolled off of Hackle's arm an inch more to the right, and it's probably hammered down, and the Yellow Jackets are serving.
And that one misses the far sideline. And it's 13-10. Hoggerud to serve. Razor set for Coast. Now Hackle sends over Kirkwood. Now Berger. Coast for Larson. Larson keeps it at. Ends the run with a kill on a diving attempt by Hoggerud.
Larson did a nice job there of seeing that the Vikings had creeped up as the play had went on, and then just went back corner with it.
Coast with the serve. Gorf plays it. Hoggerud calls, sends it over. Nelson to Coast. The back set here for Griffin. Gorf keeps it alive. Now into the nets and the tape and the pin. And it's 15-10. Coast with the serve. Short serve. I believe that's her first service there of the night, 15-11.
Yeah, and you just kind of sit here waiting for the team that's behind to make that run, because it seems like that's happened in every set so far. And for the Yellow Jackets, go back to what you do well, and there it is with Hackle on that outside.
But a nice play by the Vikings to keep it alive. Now Griffin finds the sideline in Pelican Rapids completely disagrees with that call, but it was in along the near sideline, I thought, from our angle.
Yeah, it certainly looked that way, and again, it's a tough motion, a tough one to pick up with a left-hander or hitting down the line, and there's an ace.
And it's now 17-11. And Mari Pulver will check in for the Yellow Jackets. Hackle will serve. At Korf. Tough return, but they're able to send it over. Ghost with the set for Razor and the kill. This is one where through the Yellow Jackets, you got to bury them.
Right, and there's no kind of beating around the bush. This is the Yellow Jackets set to lose now, and this is where you maybe turn the season around by a game that's probably a 50-50 game. Now you come out and you put your signature stamp on this, and that becomes something you do the rest of the year then.
Now 19-11. Hackle at the service line still. Strong serve by Hackle again. Yellow Jackets able to keep it alive. Griffin pushes that over. Now a block back on the kill attempt and down. As Backroom went for the kill, doesn't get it. It's 20-11. We got a timeout. Yellow Jackets in control. We'll take a break.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
The Yellow Jackets lead 20-11 as we're back out of the timeout. Hackle to continue to serve out of the break. But it's been a strong third set for the Yellow Jackets. And a service error as it goes long. Makes it 20-12.
Most timeouts have worked this evening, Jason, and we always talk about when to use them and when. That was a great timing, as you couldn't let that go any further if you're the Vikings.
Hovland with the serve. Razor with the attack, blocked back at her. Now the Yellow Jackets have to send it over. They do with Hackle. A nice play defensively by the Yellow Jackets. Now in the middle, Backstrom blocked back. Hogrud there. Now Hovland just punches it over. Goes with the back set for Griffin. And Griffin gets a kill. That's 21-12.
Griffin's come up big in this set three with that right side attack, and being a left-hander, it creates some weird angles for the defense for the Vikings.
Hovland off the block and down for a kill. That's 21-13. All right, Hovland will serve for the Vikings, trailing by 8. And Griffin on the attack. Kirkwood keeps it alive. Korf pass near side for Hogrud, and it's down for a kill. 21-14, 7-point Yellow Jacket lead. Yellow Jackets on the conclusion of this game will be signing some autographs and then getting things turned around and getting ready for a very important night on Monday night, the annual Dig Pink Night. That's into the nets. Fundraiser for Teresa Anderson, who was battling cancer. And a nice serve there by Kunza. Hackle keeps that alive. 4 Mulls off now, blocked back. Nelson there. Set now, Hackle at the middle. The attack on the back row now set near side for Hogger. Blocked down, but it's down for a kill for Pelican Rapids. 22-15, and Paige Thompson talked a little bit about it, the impact that Teresa Anderson and her family has had on people in the community and near and dear to a lot of people in this town.
Absolutely, and it's going to be a fun night if you can, just because I think the electricity and the atmosphere, Jason, and it's also going to be a good volleyball night. Detroit Lakes comes to town. The rivalry has continued to grow between the towns on Highway 10. But again, to come out to support the Anderson family, and Teresa is such a special person just in the community and in the school district and all the things she's done. So it's going to be an awesome night to support one awesome lady.
23-16. Razor to serve. The Yellow Jackets are going to close this one out. Hallgrud off the block, punch alive. Hallgrud again. Razor dives, saves it. Hallgrud tips it. Set near side of the middle for Hackle. It's a kill. Vikings are in the net, doesn't matter. Set and match point here for the Yellow Jackets.
And I'd really like to see the Yellow Jackets have a clean offensive set to win this, Jason. That would be the way to go out. Either that or a nice ace here. But again, service long. But I think you want to win on something that you can hold your hat on going into Monday then, to say, we put our stamp on this game. It wasn't a missed serve. It wasn't this or that. It was a good play by us, and let's see if the Yellow Jackets can do that right here.
Double hit on the Yellow Jackets. 24-18, Pelican Rapids. A little bit of a run. Cutting into this lead. Still set match point for the Yellow Jackets. Goes with the pass for Hackle. And the kill to end it. Addie Hackle ends it with a kill. Yellow Jackets take the match 3-0 tonight.
Yeah, and that's exactly, you went to Hackle. Fitting that she is the Yellow Jacket that gets that final kill, as I had her for unofficially 16 kills tonight. Definitely leading the way for the Yellow Jackets. Other than a few service errors, had a really nice night for the Yellow Jackets. Big win for the Yellow Jackets coming into this, Jason, is this could be a spark, and it's fun to see the Yellow Jackets improve every night on the court.
Nice victory tonight for the Yellow Jackets. They win this one 25-19, 25-23, 25-18, and it's the first home win for the Yellow Jackets this year, and the first home win for Yellow Jacket head coach Paige Thompson, as the Yellow Jackets, with the victory, move their mark to 6-12. Pelican Rapids drops to 8-7. We'll take a break and wrap things up.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this, as I'm a fifth generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community, that, you know, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody, and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Welcome back to the Hive. The Perham Yellowjackets take this one 3-0 tonight over Pelican Rapids. They win it 25-19, 25-23, and 25-18. Big win for the Yellowjackets. I think it's one that you said, Lance, it could be one of those that's a spark. You have Detroit Lakes next week, and then you get ready. You have that big tournament here at home, and then next thing you know, it's postseason time.
Yeah, it's unbelievable to think about that, Jason, and part of it is 80-degree weather yet in the end of September. Sure doesn't feel like we should be talking about fall sports playoff times, but it's coming right around the corner. And for the Yellowjackets, I do believe that they were favored in this one, at least in my gut feeling. I certainly didn't see it being a 3-0 match, and that's credit to the Yellowjackets. And I thought they did a couple things really, really well tonight. And again, by no means am I a mastermind at volleyball, but I thought they passed the ball really well, and I thought they stayed calm through those times that you saw nerves and jitters. The times I'm talking about is when they were ahead and the Vikings would make a run. The earlier version of the Yellowjackets, I think, panicked a little bit more, Jason, and I don't know if panic's the right word, but they tried to force things more than they had tonight. Tonight, I just saw calmness on the floor. They just played steady, and they were like, okay, that point didn't go our way. Let's turn the page. Let's get to the next point. And it really went to their favor, and that's progression. And I think as a coaching staff, you look at the film of this and going, yeah, we're growing up right before our very eyes. And I think that's probably what the rest of Section 8AA doesn't want to see, because it adds to one more team that you have two dangerous hitters in Hackle and Razor. And if they get hot, they can give a lot of teams fits.
The Yellowjackets schedule up ahead. Monday night, they have Detroit Lakes. That'll be here on the 549 Media Network for the Dick Pink night. And then Thursday, they take on Frazee at Frazee. And then they come home on October 5th for their annual KLN Invitational. And then close out on the road with some tough opponents. Fergus Falls, Hawley, and Park Rapids all coming on the road.
Yeah, and that tournament's an awesome tournament, and it's kind of changed its format in the last few years, and I really like it. And again, it brings in some really good teams, not only from Section 8AA, some really good single A teams, but a really loaded 6AA usually sends some teams this way. And it makes for just a great day of volleyball. And again, it's one of those last tests that kind of gets you tournament ready. Like, we gotta just stay focused for a whole day of volleyball, and you can kind of get some more rotations in. You get some more players in because you're playing a lot, and it's a fun one. So again, one of those things too. Again, we talked about Monday night, Jason, and how important that night is. Not only for what's going to happen on the floor, but what's going to be going on with silent auction and shirts and whatever, and just honoring a really, really good person and a dear friend of mine, and yours too, Teresa Anderson. And again, probably the biggest question is, will we see Jason Groth wearing pink on Monday night?
We will. The shirt is ordered and sitting in the office. So, yes,
So there'll be a lot of pink up here on the track that night, because mine is sitting right beside me as I speak. So, again, we highly want you to watch 549, but it's going to be one of those nights. I'd love to see everybody in the gym and then go watch 549 and watch it again afterwards, just to show that support, to have the whole community here and jam-pack this place and just make it one of those atmospheres that you walk away just being proud to be a Perham Yellowjacket.
And in the pregame interview, Paige and I kind of talked a little bit about right now, nothing set up. There's something that we'll try to work on during our broadcast, maybe make that possible as well to help out. So we thank you for that, and we'll try to work on that and have that for you Monday night. It should be a fun one here at the Hive again, Detroit Lakes and Perham. And now on the floor itself, you got a Detroit Lakes squad that last year that made a heck of a run, getting ready to take on the Yellowjackets. And there's always a different energy when the Lakers and the Yellowjackets square off, no matter what sport it is.
Well, 25 miles down Highway 10 and playing each other in multiple sports and having things like football, battle of the paddle, just all of those things roll into making it such a fun event. And again, it's one of those, Jason, that at the end of the year, it's not going to totally matter to either team because they play in different levels. But it's one of those that there's something about it that makes it so important. And that's the beauty of high school sports is they're not playing for a seeding. They're not playing for – they're playing for pride. And they're playing for their community. And they're playing to win in their school. And I think at the end of the day, I think that's what makes it such a fun rivalry is just that. It doesn't matter at the end of the year so much. It just matters for that right now.
That's Lance Rock. I'm Jason Groth. We thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good night and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's 549 media production of Perham Yellowjacket Activities. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Jack Trivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's game is brought to you by New Horizons Realty, Hive Family Sales, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Once again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the 549 Media Network.